We live in a world saturated with signals, phones, laptops, even refrigerators constantly communicating in the background. Every moment, our devices are exchanging information, sending and receiving data, often without us even noticing. This constant hum of digital activity has become the soundtrack of modern life, quietly shaping the way we interact with the world and with each other. This invisible web of connectivity powers our modern lives, enabling convenience, efficiency, and instant access to information. But beneath the surface, it comes with a hidden cost, a price we rarely see, but often pay with our privacy. Every connection leaves a digital breadcrumb, a tiny piece of data that, when combined, reveals a detailed map of our routines, habits, and even our preferences. These digital traces can be pieced together to form a surprisingly complete picture of who we are and what we do. The same technology that empowers us also enables quiet, persistent surveillance. It's not just governments or hackers. Businesses, advertisers, and even strangers can tap into this flow of information. One of the most fundamental tools in this surveillance is the Media Access Control, or MAC address, a unique identifier burned into your device's hardware. This code is as unique to your device as a fingerprint is to you. Think of it as a digital license plate, meant to be permanent, unlike your ever-changing IP address. It follows your device wherever it goes, quietly announcing its presence to every network it encounters. This essay explores how your MAC address can be used to track you, not just online, but in the physical world, across shopping malls, airports, and city streets. The goal isn't to scare, but to inform. Understanding digital tracking is the first step to regaining control over your data. Awareness empowers you to make smarter choices about your privacy. We'll break down the technology, the ethical dilemmas, and the countermeasures being developed to protect your privacy. You'll learn what's at stake and what you can do to defend your digital identity. In an age where data is the new oil, it's crucial to know who's collecting it, how it's being used, and what it means for your autonomy and freedom. The unseen digital leash is real. It's woven into the fabric of our connected lives, often unnoticed but always present. Let's learn how it works and how you can start to break free. Before we dive deeper, a crucial disclaimer: this information is for education and awareness only. The intent is to empower you to make informed decisions about your privacy, not to encourage misuse. Tracking someone's device without consent is a serious violation of privacy and can carry severe legal consequences. Laws around digital privacy are complex, but the principle remains: respect others' autonomy. Just because something is possible doesn't make it right. Use this knowledge to protect yourself and advocate for better privacy standards. Don't use it to infringe on others' rights. The line between security and surveillance is thin. This is a guide for defenders, not attackers. To understand device tracking, you need to know about the MAC address. Every network-capable device, phone, laptop, smart TV, has a unique MAC address burned into its hardware. It's a 12-digit hexadecimal number, part of which identifies the manufacturer. The rest is unique to your device. Unlike your IP address, which changes, your MAC address is static and tied to your hardware. This makes it invaluable for local network management and for tracking. If someone links your MAC address to you, they have a digital fingerprint that follows your device everywhere. This fingerprint doesn't change, making it a powerful anchor for long-term observation. That's why it's so valuable and so risky. Tracking a device via its MAC address is surprisingly simple. Even when not connected, your phone constantly sends out probe requests, broadcasting its MAC address as it searches for networks. Sensors, placed in malls, airports, or city streets, can passively listen for these signals, logging MAC addresses, timestamps, and signal strength. With multiple sensors, a system can map your path, track how long you stay in certain areas, and build a profile of your movements. This data is valuable for retail analytics, crowd management, and targeted advertising. If companies share or aggregate this data, they can build a comprehensive profile of your daily habits. Your MAC address becomes the thread tying together your physical movements, often without your knowledge or consent. The tracking is silent, invisible, and persistent. That's the power and the danger of MAC address tracking. MAC address collection sits at the heart of a privacy paradox. It's a technology that quietly powers much of our connected world, yet most people barely know it exists. On one hand, it's used for seemingly helpful purposes, optimizing traffic flow, improving store layouts, and reducing wait times. Businesses and city planners rely on this data to make our lives more efficient and convenient. But a MAC address is a persistent identifier, unique to your device and difficult to change. And it doesn't take much to link it to your real identity. Just a login, a purchase, or even a simple interaction with a network. Log into Wi-Fi or make a purchase, and suddenly, your digital footprint becomes traceable. In these moments, your anonymity can vanish without you even realizing it. This creates a power imbalance. Corporations and governments can amass vast databases of our movements, habits, and preferences, often without our knowledge or explicit consent. The real issue is consent. Do we truly understand what we're agreeing to when we connect? Our devices broadcast MAC addresses by default, sending out signals every time we search for a network. There's no warning or choice, no alert to let us know we're being tracked. There's no pop-up asking if you agree to be tracked. It just happens. Privacy isn't about hiding. It's about control over your own information. MAC address tracking often strips us of that control, making it nearly impossible to opt out or even be aware of what's happening. The convenience comes at the cost of invisible surveillance, and the trade-off is rarely made clear. The legal status of MAC tracking is murky and varies by country. In the EU, the GDPR treats MAC addresses as personal data, requiring consent for collection and use. Organizations that don't comply face hefty fines, so they must anonymize data or get permission. In the US, there's no single federal law. Instead, a patchwork of state laws applies. States like California include MAC addresses as personal information, giving residents rights to know and delete collected data. Elsewhere, ambiguity reigns. Companies may claim MAC addresses identify devices, not people, to skirt regulations. But as it becomes easier to link devices to individuals, this argument weakens. Legal battles are ongoing, and the outcome will shape the future of digital privacy. The question, are our movements private or just another commodity? The answer is still being written. MAC tracking isn't perfect. It tracks devices, not people. One person might carry multiple devices, or several people might share one. This leads to inaccuracies. 4 phones could mean one family, or one person with 2 phones could be counted twice. Physical environments can block or distort Wi-Fi signals, making location estimates unreliable. Devices with Wi-Fi turned off are invisible to these systems. Most people leave Wi-Fi on, but turning it off is a simple countermeasure. Device manufacturers are also adding features to undermine tracking. Understanding these limitations is key to both privacy and accurate analytics. The digital trail is powerful, but far from infallible. To fight back, tech companies have introduced MAC address randomization. Instead of broadcasting your real MAC address, your device generates a random one while searching for networks. This breaks the chain. Sensors see a new device each time, making it nearly impossible to track your movements. Both iOS and Android now use randomization, and some even randomize the address when connecting to Wi-Fi networks. This means your digital identity is compartmentalized, different for home, work, and public spaces. But it's not foolproof. Older devices may not support it, and some networks block randomized addresses. Determined adversaries might still find ways to de-randomize. Still, it's a major step forward in the privacy arms race. For most users, MAC randomization is a powerful tool, but vigilance is always required. We're at a crossroads, a pivotal moment where our daily lives and digital footprints intersect more than ever before. MAC address tracking is already here, quietly mapping our routines in malls, airports, and bustling city centers, often without us even realizing it. This technology raises profound ethical and legal questions, challenging our understanding of privacy, consent, and personal freedom in the digital age. The path forward requires not just stronger laws, but also global standards and a renewed commitment to true ownership of personal data. Technological innovation is crucial. MAC randomization is a start, but privacy should be the default, not an afterthought. We need tools and systems that protect us by design. Ultimately, the most powerful force is an informed public, people who understand the stakes and demand better from technology. Take responsibility for your digital hygiene. Understand your devices, choose your settings wisely, and stay updated on new privacy features. Always question the value of free services and consider what you might be giving up in exchange for convenience. Support companies that respect privacy, reward those who put users first, and encourage ethical innovation. And don't hesitate to call out those that don't. Your voice matters in shaping industry standards. Talk to friends and family, raise awareness, share knowledge, and help others make informed choices. The story of Mac tracking is a case study in balancing convenience and autonomy, reminding us that every digital decision counts. The future of a free society depends on the choices we make now. Keep learning, ask hard questions, and demand better from those in power. Subscribe and stay engaged as we continue to explore the intersection of technology, security, and freedom. Your awareness is the first step toward real change. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay safe online. You've got this. See you in the next one. This is Cyber Defense, signing off.